At the moment of giving birth to a child, is the mother separate from the child? You should study not only that you become a mother when your child is born, but also that you become a child. Momma Zen is about every woman's experience of becoming a mother. When I say every woman, I mean that I came to realize that all of us are alike. We find that it is not at all like what we expected it to be. So Momma Zen provides a little bit of encouragement and a lot of solidarity, a lot of company for the crooked path of motherhood. And it encourages us to accept ourselves the way we are, to accept our lives and our children the way we are. There are just a lot of crazy notions out there about what Zen might mean. Zen literally means meditation, and meditation literally means attention. The difficulty is we waste most of our attention. We spend all of our time worrying about what isn't, our anxieties, our fears. In fact, we think that this is what it means to be a good parent, to spend our time trying to figure things out, to figure out the consequences and the outcome, to prevent the what ifs. The problem is that most of the time, our children are altogether, completely right here now. They're only right here, while we're spending all of our time someplace else. All our children want is for us to be right here where they are, so that we can keep them company. And in our hearts, that's what we truly want to. Be aware of where you really are 24 hours a day. You must be most attentive. When nothing at all gets on your mind, it all merges harmoniously, without boundaries. The whole thing is empty and still, and there is no more doubt or hesitation in anything you do. I began my Zen meditation practice long before I was a mother, long before I was a wife. And it was after I became a mother that I realized what all that practice was for. So that I could really be with my daughter, so that I could enjoy my time with her. And when my daughter was 3, I noticed something remarkable. I noticed that she was far more fearless and courageous, far more excited about her life than I was about my own. So much of motherhood seems like the same old thing, just the daily drudgery of the tasks and the deprivations. And yet, there's a lesson in these things. The lesson in waking up and making breakfast and making the beds, emptying the dishwasher, doing the laundry, folding the laundry, and then doing it all over again. In Zen practice, we call this ordinary life. We have a saying in Zen: marvelous activity, supernatural power, chopping wood and carrying water. This is the life of a mother. This is every mother's life. Can we appreciate it? Now, I don't mean to say that you have to enjoy it or that you have to like it, but can you do it? Absolutely, yes, you can do it. This is the most important part of life. I wrote this book because we all need the encouragement of knowing that we're not alone, that our experience is exactly the same, that there's no right way to do this, but there's always a right now way. Your children right in front of you are always showing you exactly what needs to be taken care of next. And if we can learn to attend to them instead of attending to the fears, the anxieties, and the doubts in our own minds, well then this would all be a lot simpler. Maternal bliss sounds like a joke, doesn't it? It sounds like a fairy tale, like a fantasy. But it does exist. Bliss is where you are. You stop wishing you were someplace else. It's who you are when you stop wishing that you were someone else. A child always knows when mommy is happy. It's such fertile ground. It's where everything grows and thrives. Happiness. This book is full of help, but no one needs help with the happy times. When you don't have the luxury of a long pause, take these shortcuts for the reassurance to calm the crisis of the day. Endurance, forgiveness, patience, sleep, trust.